Welcome to the Two-Ton Nerds. As always, my name is Max James, and in this episode of the TTN Presents, it is Day 5 of the 31 Days of Fright horror movie project, Year 5, and the movie of the day is The Green Inferno. And before I start this review, I want to give a quick shout out to the 13th Wolfman here on YouTube. He gave me a shout out, and he's doing the exact same thing I'm doing. He's doing the 31 Days of Halloween. He's been having some very good selections over on his channel for this month, and I recommend go checking him out as well. So, on to the review. I'm going to try to do this really quick because I have a lot going on today. But I'm going to tell you what you need to know about this movie. And first up is the plot. The plot of The Green Inferno basically follows a group of protesters who are captured by this cannibalistic tribe and their attempt to get free. And it's much more than that, because it does have this the good portion of the beginning, about 45 minutes or so, is about this protest group and about cutting down the trees in the rainforest or wherever they're at. And it's really, I thought it was really good. I actually kind of liked the build up to what's to come, because it makes the cannibals scenes and all the stuff with the tribe to be more intense, because you actually kind of know these characters a little bit more. And so the scare factor, there is really no scare factor, but there is very much of shock value in this movie, because from what I've heard, that this movie is pretty intense, and it was pretty intense, especially that first particular victim in the movie. He gets dismembered in a very epic way, and it's like, whoa, it was pretty intense. It really was. So there's really no scare factor, but there is just like, whoa, I can't believe what I just seen on screen. And the horror aspect is that this tribe is killing and eating these people, and so I think this movie is really good. I really think Eli Roth has become a better director over these last few years. You know, I like the Hostel movies and Cabin Fever, but I think The Green Inferno and yesterday's Knock Knock, I think these are really well-made movies. And I'm always a big fan of Eli Roth and whatever he does, so I will continue to watch his movies forever. So, the acting I thought was really good. You got Lorenzo Izzo. She was one of the torturers in the Knock Knock movie. She's really great in this. She is the main character in the movie, and phenomenal. So, with all that being said, the special effects. I think the special effects for this movie was great. I really thought it was. Very practical effects. Except for like one scene that involves ants. I think that's they could have been like superimposed onto that poor guy, but I think that's really only CGI that I really kind of stood out in my mind right now. So, with all that being said, I'm going to give you my rating scale. 1 being run-of-the-mill horror, 2 best watched with the group, 3 more than average horror but adds nothing new to the horror genre, 4 helps move the horror genre forward, and 5 being a horror classic. And The Green Inferno, I think it's a 4. It helps move the horror genre forward because there hasn't been a cannibalistic movie in a very long time since, or at least one of this magnitude of like Cannibal Holocaust and stuff like that. So that kind of has that feeling, and this is a very good. I think it does help move the cannibalistic horror genre forward because it's well made, has good acting, good special effects, has a pretty decent storyline. So overall, it is a very good movie. So as always, my name is Max James, and I'm going to go geek out.